and Big Surf God. Class, say what's up to the people, dog.
What's going on, man? What's going on? Today, you know what I'm saying? We gonna touch the national championship for the women's game. We had Iowa against South Carolina. It was actually a pretty good game, man. It started out, Iowa jumped out there to a quick like 12-0 run. Like they had people thinking that it was gonna be a blowout. Caitlin Clark, of course, came out, did her thing. She dropped 18 in the first quarter. Like, yeah, man, 18. The team had 27 as a whole. So, she was out there doing her thing, man.
That must
Um,
have been a good game.
yeah, and then South Carolina pretty much, man, they just broke it down, man, and just start playing bully ball. Basically, by looking at the breakdown of the quarters, basically the first quarter was the only quarter that Iowa even scored over 20 points. And the rest of the game, they was under 20 each quarter. Yeah, man, just by the looks of it, man, they beat them down. And it was just a bigger team against the shooters, and the shots wasn't falling.
Damn.
Yeah, you got Caitlin Clark, man. She 39 minutes, 10 for 28. Like she was shooting, man. 5 for 13 from the 3-point line. She was 5 or 6 from the free throw line. 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 30 points. Like, yeah, she did her thing, man. They can't say it was her, man. She did her part, but they held everybody else down to the minimum. Kate Martin, she was 5 for 13. She had 16 points. That was the next leading scorer for Iowa. And then you got South Carolina, man. It was just a well-rounded by looking at the scoring. You had Tessa Johnson. Think she's a freshman. She scored 19 points and she came off the bench. Shot 3 for 6 from the 3-point line, 7 of 11 from the field. So she was definitely putting up buckets, man. As a freshman, wasn't nobody really talking about.
Okay.
So yeah, man, that pretty much ended the women's tournament and the most excitement so far of the year, I feel, and everybody else been talking about it too, man. So the women's game definitely did their thing this year.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we looking at the men tomorrow. We got UConn against Purdue. Basically, UConn kind of got a well-rounded team. Purdue, basically, their main person is the Zach Edey. Basically, Zach has co-signed this man and called him what they say, Zach Dillon, Shaq somebody, man. Like, yeah, man. Shaq done co-signed that boy, so he got a little wave behind him right now. So you got that going. We got Bronny James. You know what I'm saying? LeBron's son say he declaring for the draft. Now, we touched on this last night, man, on the Saturday show. But me personally, man, like you average well, let me get you some exact, man. I don't want you to think I'm capping on this man average. From what I seen, it was only like two, like maybe 4 points a game.
That's what you told me. Bronny James was only averaging 4 points a game.
Yeah, like 4 points, bro, like in college. Now you got mixed feelings about it. Like people will say like he might be better as a pro. Like I get it, but yeah, right here, 4.8 points a game, 2.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists in 19 minutes a game at USC. Um, yeah, man, that's not pro activity, man. Yeah, that's he definitely should to me stick around. I kind of have my own feeling on what he got going. If he goes pro, if he goes pro and he doesn't get picked up in the draft, he can go wherever he want to go. So that kind of opens up a lot of doors, man. Because if he go wherever he want to go, they already said that pretty much LeBron is gonna follow him. So if nobody picks him, technically he could just join the Lakers and LeBron could stay with the Lakers. That's something that I don't think people really looking at, man. They just looking at him entering the draft thinking that he's going to get picked up as one of these top picks, man. And I mean, yeah, if anybody pick him up at a high number, man, it's just because they know that his dad is not that far behind, man.
That's facts.
'Cause,
I think he's gonna go to the Lakers. That'll be the first time father and son played in a NBA together. That'll be dope.
well,
Y'all
yeah,
jump in the comments.
and then on top of that, like it's on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Like that's definitely different, man. Like to be on the same team with your pops, bro. Like hey, he only got like maybe 2, 3 good years left before he really try to hang it up. So I mean, now I get it, man. Go on and hit the dream, man. Because in about another 2 years, you looking at Bryce coming, so he might stick around and get both his kids in the league. Like who knows, man? Like he capable of doing
That's
it.
facts.
Is most definitely capable. So right now, Bronny is playing with Team USA. He did all right in the game. I mean, they said he showed out, but they gonna put extras on it because of who he is. But it was pretty much decent game to come fresh out to USA. Yeah, what else we got going on in the sports world? Basketball, 2024 Hall of Fame class. We have big game Chauncey Billups. That's big. We got Vince Carter. We got Jerry West and Simone Augusta being the people that's going into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Um, everybody, Vince Carter, come on, man. Like, if you know anything about basketball, man, and the whole dunking aspect of it in like the early 2000s, late 90s, Vince Carter was your man. He pretty much, the dunk contest wasn't the same pretty much after he left. And that boy still damn near 50 and still can dunk, man. So yeah, Vince is a beast, man. He changed the game in Toronto, put Toronto on the map. Didn't nobody want to go out there, man. This was before Drake. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Vince is the GOAT, man.
yeah, Vince was the six before Drake, man. Like him and T Mac was holding it down, bro.
Oh
And that's
yeah, Tracy McGrady, man.
yeah,
Different.
that's when Drake was still Degrassi and he was giving us that type of vibe, man. So yeah, man, them boys was hooping, man. Chauncey Billups, man, come on, man. Pistons championships. He played for Colorado in college. He was a beast in college. Of course, he played for the Clippers and all the different teams in the league. He coaching the Portland Trailblazers right now. So, that man, he done did his thing, man. He was big for the Detroit Pistons and they championship run, man. And they was, yeah. Didn't nobody want no parts of them boys back then, man. They was legit defense, hard nose, wasn't playing no games with you, man.
That's facts.
Yeah, then we got Jerry West, aka the logo. Um, yeah, man, that executive, he's just a beast, bro. Just think about the teams he was with and what happened when he was there. You got he was executive for the Lakers. That's come on, man. Kobe, Shaq, he brought him to LA. Um, Yeah, the Grizzlies. He had the Grizzlies on point when he was over there with all the big name players. They was making their runs in the playoffs. And then you can't forget when he was with Golden State, pretty much orchestrated the whole Splash Brothers coming and the whole like KD coming through and they winning championships. Like Jerry West had his hands in a lot of championships, man. So therefore that man is the logo for a reason, bro. Like boys know what it is, man. He's definitely locked in, and everywhere he go, that boy's a proven winner, man. What else we got? It says also in the class, Michael Cooper from the Lakers. Okay, that's big. I ain't know nothing about him going. We got Walter Davis, Dick Barnett, Michelle Timms. She was a hooper. Coaches Charles Smith, Harley Redding, and Bo Ryan. Plus, they got the broadcaster slash coach Doug Collins. Doug Collins was he was the voice of the league, man. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to make a trip out there to the Basketball Hall of Fame, man. Bring y'all some live footage from the actual site, man. Been talking about going and checking it out. Yeah, man. What your Kings got going on out there, sir? You heard anything about your Kings?
Man, the Kings been tearing up ass, man. That blue light been going up every other night. You see, they whipped the your Clippers.
Wait, hold on. It's too early. It's too
We should have put some money on that game, man.
it's too early. All right, we
Yeah,
gonna run it around again, man.
your Clippers got white.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You got to think, man. The Clippers, we at the point, man. We got to make sure everybody make it to the playoffs healthy, man. We got the old school team. Y'all got some young men, and everybody in their early 20s, boys, just want to run up and down the court and hoop. And it's like, yeah, man, you can't. We ain't not about that life.
Is my screen black?
Yeah, you still black on my end.
Man, I don't know why I keep doing that.
Let's see what we got. Sunday games to watch. We have the Rockets and the Mavericks. It was 147 to 136 in OT. The Mavericks pulled it out. Rockets, man, they was doing hot for a minute and they fizzled out, man. Them boys played the Warriors and had the little Warriors come out and play T-shirts on the whole nine, man. And them boys went in there and dogged them out. They ain't want no parts of the Warriors, man. We got the Miami Heat against the Indiana Pacers. The score was 117 Miami to 115 Indiana. The Magic and the Bulls. We got the Magic 113, the Bulls 98. Now, what the hell the Magic got going on, man? The Magic been winning recently, man. I've been sleeping on them. Yeah, the Magic is a young team too, man, but apparently this boy Paolo has been hooping 24 points. Jalen Suggs added 19 and kept their playoff push alive. The Orlando Magic will be in the playoffs. Wow. Yeah, then tonight, okay, we still have the 76ers and the Spurs coming up. Probably should be on about now, really. We got the Kings and the Nets. We have the Jazz at Golden State, and then the Timberwolves at the Lakers. That should be a blowout because I see the Timberwolves dogging the Lakers. But the Lakers need this win, man, because they are a game. Matter of fact, they are a half a game in front of Sacramento. So yeah, basically, if it sticks around like it is, man, like basically the Lakers and the Pelicans would play, and then the Kings and the Warriors would play. And then we could still get the Lakers and the Warriors in the playoffs still. That's what they hoping for. That's where the money is. But the Kings would be a scary team for some people to play. So yeah, man, it is still tight, man. It's only I think it's about a week left in the season, man. So yeah, you gotta stay tuned. If you got any teams out there, man, that you're rooting for, now's the time to pay attention, man. If you like me, you kind of just watch every once in a while, but once it get real, you gotta lock in. What we got else in here? Eastern Conference playoff picture. So what other teams you know about, sir, besides Sacramento, man? No, you was in Vegas. Didn't blacked out on me. But that boy was in Vegas, so they ain't got no male team yet. But the Kings making the play in, they say they got a 95% chance of making the play in. Making the 7-8 game, they say 44%. I wouldn't give it even that high. Make the 9-10 game basically 50%. I could see that probably. 9-10 is like, well, hell, why is it only 95? But whatever. But yeah, man, I mean, the playoffs is getting real, man. We got the Clippers. Paul George caps a 26-point comeback with a game winner against Cleveland. Why we was down by 26 points, I have no idea. But it's the life of a Clipper fan, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's tough, man. We win some, we lose a lot more. You gotta be thick skinned as a Clipper fan, bro. It is ridiculous. And then we got what else we got going on, man? Chris Middleton exit after getting hit in the mouth. That shit is every day in basketball, bro. Joel Embiid came back after a torn meniscus in his knee. Like that's big, man. He came back, was getting buckets. In his first game back, he didn't play in about 2 months. Still had his flow going. That boy definitely was getting in playoff shape, man. And they say that the 76ers will be a problem in the playoffs. So you got to keep your eyes on Joel Embiid. He was the MVP. You got to pay attention to him, man. We got a lot of NBA players supporting the W, man. And they got the Sabrina ones, and it's a lot of people right now in the league that's basically wearing the Sabrina shoes. You know what I'm saying? They pretty fly, man. They some nice little low top Nikes. You know, the people in the league, man, they like doing something different, bro. So she in New York, of course, you know, they got a couple of the Knick players, couple people like that, man, wearing the shoes. I like the fact, man, that now, you know, it's cool, man, that you can wear a shoe sponsored by a woman, man, as a man. Like that's definitely different, bro. Cause I mean, they had shoes before, like the Cheryl Swoops and the whatever shoes back in the day. Like they ain't even come in men's size. So you know what I'm saying? That's big, man. That you know they want the men to support. You know, hey man, give them their sizes, bro. We'll rock them. We'll see what's going on. So yeah, man, that's another big situation. Her and Caitlin Clark will be going against Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, hopefully in the All Star 3-point contest next year. That's what's being talked about. So if everybody is healthy and everything stays in line, that's what we'll be seeing next year, man. This year it was pretty dope. Like Sabrina against Steph was dope, man. So you know the fact that they adding Caitlin and Klay, you're gonna have to come with it, bro. Cause I mean, yeah, you done fell off a little bit. You're not really a splash brother at this point. You like a splash cousin, but you know it is what it is, man. Like you was hot. They called y'all the best shooting duo. So now, man, it's time for y'all to prove it, man. Time for y'all to really prove it. Man. What else we got going on out here in the sports world, man? Let's get to some.
I'm still here, D class. Hold on real quick. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, bro, I'm just scanning through the sports world, man. Let's see. Let's go to some football, bro. Football, we got the draft coming up on I think it's like the 20th. Let me check. Yeah, my bracket's still horrible, bro. Yeah, man, but we got the draft coming up. You know, they got a lot of people that they pretty much saying Caleb Williams will be basically the number one pick out of USC. I mean, I don't think it's pretty much a lock, but there's a lot of good quarterbacks at the top, man. You can kind of really pick your choice if you ask me. But the money is with Caleb, man. So they gonna go with him and the Bears. I feel you got Jaden Daniels out of LSU. He might go probably number 3. I think they was saying. Yeah, man, football, man. You never know, man. That shit that goes to the exact second, man. Like them boys could be on there to make the draft pick, and next thing you know, they done traded. And yeah, man, everybody don't win everywhere. So you definitely got to stay tuned. They're gonna have a lot of activity on draft day because it's a lot of teams that need a lot of help, bro. And the draft is pretty deep as far as Quarterbacks, quarterbacks, wide receivers, basically just offensive players, man. That's pretty much where it's gonna be this year. They talking about next year with Shador and Travis Hunter and the whole Colorado Dion crew coming out and what they gonna do, man. I feel like they finna change the game, man, because they already said we not working out for everybody. We picking kind of where we want to go. And I mean, at the end of the day, you can't really do nothing but respect it, bro. Like they put that work in, man. And if they say they ain't going, guess what? Why waste your pick, bro, if they don't want to be there, man? So yeah, man, it's a lot, man. You got Jaden Daniels, people picking him over Caleb Williams. So I mean, yeah, that's why you got to stay tuned, man. They've been talking about Caleb Williams since the college season has ended as pretty much the number one lock. And if you ask me, I wouldn't say he's a lock, bro. Like quarterback position is one of them positions, man, that everybody can't play it, and the people that can play it, they kind of separate themselves. But the bad part about him specifically going to USC, man, like USC gets a lot of the top players and wide receiver, offensive line, stuff like that. So you going to a team who pretty much was trash last year. And yeah, you came from a team that had all the top people. So we really finna see what you about, man, because there is no number one recruits out there. You know what I'm saying? Blocking for you. You got people, man, where they quarterback was running for their life last year. So yeah, man, you gotta stay active, man. You gotta see what's going on. Stay locked in with your team, man, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be rooting for these people, man, and you gotta lock in and see what they got going on. What else we got going on, man? It ain't really too much going on right now, man. We got some baseball going on. Baseball is still too early, man. They play 160 something games, man. Like you gotta wait, bro. You wait till after the All Star break. You pay attention now. They play basically a game every other day, if not every day. So your team will be up today. They'll be down tomorrow. I'm a Dodger fan, so as of today, we lost 8-1 to the Cubs. The Astros won. They beat the Rangers 3-1. The Red Sox beat the Angels 12-2. The Yankees beat the Toronto Blue Jays 8-3. The Atlanta Braves beat the Diamondbacks 5-2. I mean, yeah, man, that's baseball season, man, is definitely too early, man. They got a lot of teams, they got a lot of money on their payroll, like the Dodgers, the Yankees, and they pretty much be the teams, man, that they say, oh, they supposed to win the World Series. Man, look here. Sometimes, man, that money don't mean nothing. Because you get the teams with the low payroll. If your man hot, he just hot, bro. That's all you can say about it. What else, man? Yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty much gonna be it for the sports, man. When we gonna definitely bring you some more. We got the Olympics that's supposed to be coming around soon. We got it's the end of some seasons. So when you get to the end of seasons, man, instead of me trying to dig into the sports gossip for you, man, like, we just gonna kind of wait around, man, and bring you some more news. What else we got going on? Yeah, man. Recruiting. USC has the number one female recruiting class. They just did the McDonald's All American game, the boys and the girls. Um, Shaq's daughter was hooping. Like, yeah, she was definitely hooping for the women. I watched a couple of high school games. And Cooper, what is cat named Cooper Flag is going to Duke. Be on the lookout, man. Duke will be all right next year. So next year, man, they will have a couple of big name basketball players on the men's side. but that is all subject to change too. Because if a coach get fired, something happens to where somebody decide, man, they want to go to another school, and somebody transfer up out of there, they subject to switch up too, man. So we got all summer for it to get real. Yeah. What else we had? Yeah, man. NHL. I don't really deal with the hockey. Yeah, hockey season kicking off. What else we got going on? The G League. They about to shut down some of these G League teams, man. The G League Ignite will be getting shut down. That's pretty big because that's where a lot of people go that don't really want to go to college. They kind of skip, go to the G League, and yeah, man, they shutting it down. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the justification behind it is. There's a lot of good people came out of it, man. So it's been pretty good, man. Let's see. Yeah, man. It's just a lot of draft talk, man. A lot of draft talk, a lot of injuries. Let's see. All Star. Again, right again. Yeah, man. It's just basically getting ready for these playoffs, man. The playoffs, trying to figure out the picture, what's going on with the play-in games, who's gonna be in what seed, stuff like that, man. Like, the whole GOAT debate and all of that, that's pretty much dead right now, man. It is what it is. If you're an old school cat, you're gonna rock with Jordan. If you're new, you're gonna deal with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? It's just pretty much what it is, man. But it's a lot of politicking going on, man. So just just know the people that say that a lot of these sports is scripted, a lot of stuff happens for specific reasons. Yes, it does. Now, is it scripted? Yeah, I can't say that part, but just know it do seem that way to the average person, man. What else we got going on, bro? Yeah, South Carolina. That's big, man. To go undefeated. They like 100 and shit, like 109-3 over the last couple of seasons. They done won 3 national championships. Like Dawn Staley, man, like you can't deny her as being the GOAT in coaching. Like she really was she was a good hooper too. So I mean, technically, you just give her the GOAT status, man. She's just a GOAT status all the way around, bro. Can't be mad at it, man. If you still haven't tapped into the women's game, I don't know where the hell you been all year, but hey, just know, man, like the next year or two, like the women's game will slowly be on an incline. What else we got? The UFL. We got the Houston Roughnecks losing to the DC Defenders. Wow. Houston Roughnecks. They are 0-2. Man. Come on, Houston. What are we doing? What are we doing? The San Antonio Brahmas beat the Memphis Showboats 20-19. I kind of watched that game, man. The San Antonio Brahmas got the YouTube guy destroying as a kicker on their team, man. So you gotta show love, man. Dude's story was pretty real. If you know anything about it, man, basically he was a college kicker on scholarship, wasn't really making no money. Dude pretty much started blogging, doing the whole YouTube thing. And they basically told him, man, like once he blew up on YouTube, like, hey, you got to decide whether you going to play football or you going to blog. So he picked blogging, and now he is finally getting his chance to be a kicker, bro. It's a pretty legit story. Do your research, man. Check it out, man. It's pretty deep. Yeah, man. But You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what we got for you, man, for the sports going on for the week, man. We gonna try to bring you something a little bit more daily, and then try to do kind of like a recap on the Sunday show, and then whatever else we got new. So stay tuned. Once I figure out exactly how to be able to bring you something on a daily basis, we will most definitely do that. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Just keep rocking with us, man. The show will definitely start taking a bunch of different turns. We are talking to some people now to get in some interviews. So yeah, just lock in with us. If you need an interview on anything you got going on in your city, dealing with any kind of sports activity, pee wee football, any AAU leagues, you looking for any certain players, anything like that, man, tap in, hit me up. And that way, man, I'll try to get you to some people that I know. If not, man, like we'll definitely put you out there. If your kids got any highlight tapes, man, like send them in, bro. Like send them to us. Like let's give your kids the exposure, man. Like that's the only thing that's gonna get them to where they can basically go to college for free, man. Somebody got to give it to them, and it's like, hey, man, if you're not at a big university or a big high school, you're not gonna get that exposure. So just tap in with me, man, and that way I'll definitely do what I can. It might not be much, but it'll be something. Man. So lock in with me, man. But you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all I got, man. Surf, you still there, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm gonna say, man, we gonna shut it down, man, for the night, man. We appreciate you locking in with us. We're gonna be back next week with another show, some more sports. Hopefully we'll hit you during the week with some different little activities that pop up, different little rumors, stuff like that that's going on leading up to the draft. And what's going on in the WNBA, man. All of that's coming up soon. So just stay locked into the channel. We will be bringing you different little things. We got a lot of different shows in the works. So yeah, man, just stay locked in with it, man. You got anything you want to add, sir, before we get up out of here?
Y'all go check out the 24-hour live stream we doing right now. And if y'all want to do a recap on some of the interviews or the sports show or the listening party, we will be streaming live 24 hours for the most part. From at least sun up to sundown, for sure. To at least midnight, 1 o'clock.
Yeah. So if you ever done a interview, anything like that, man, like stay locked in. Your interviews will be ran. Um, yeah, man, just stay locked in, bro. We making moves, man. So just go on and stay patient with us, and we gonna do what it do,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we out.
man. Holla